watching Let's Chat.
As you know, we have partnered with American Roofing Company to bring a new roof to a local and deserving veteran. We're going to be talking about that contest here in just a few minutes. But it being Halloween week, we decided to talk about something that's a little bit on the spooky side and appropriately dressed to share that conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him, Mr. Jeremy Giesel with American Roofing Company. Good morning, Jeremy.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing great. Getting in the season early, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, today's topic, like I mentioned, something a little bit on the scary side. We're talking about roof leaks, and especially with the weather that's coming in our forecast for the next week and the next couple of months. Now's an important time to pay attention. What do we need to know about roof leaks?
So a lot of times people always think interior leaks when they think of leaks, but really in all actuality you can get a lot of gutter flow off on the outside of the home that the roof is not shedding water properly. And so your roof is not waterproof, it's water resistant, designed to shed water to the roof line. So if the water's coming off the house improperly, it can actually cause a lot of soffit rot, facial rot, and other things that are going to actually cost you a ton of money down the road. And but people don't stand outside when it's raining typically to see that the water may be flowing off improperly, and it can be from improper installation.
All right, perfect. Is there any way to prevent these leaks?
So the one thing we say to people is, you want to use a certified contractor, and the reason you would want to do that is because we're going to build your roof back to code. Drip edge, ice and water shield are two items that have become code, and the reason they are code is because they are protective entity for construction purposes that are going to actually help your roof stay longer and things like that in a better condition.
Right. All right. You just said it earlier, we don't often go out and stand in the rain and watch what's happening. So are there any signs that we can look for either during a rain shower or after a rain shower?
Yeah, so when you're viewing the inside of your home or the exterior of your home, there could be potentially streaks. I know when your paint has water on it, sometimes you won't notice it for a while. It could take 6 months. A lot of people don't walk around every room of their home as an inspection purposes or in their attic space. So on the exterior of their home, you'll notice streaking. That can even be where it's streaking oddly on the roof, or you could have a low spot, which could be a dip in the decking. So water's coming in somewhere on the decking. There could be a number of things that is causing the leak, and so from that perspective, you just need to look for things that look out of place, so to speak.
Right, and you mentioned it earlier. I mean, us being a homeowner, we don't have the trained eye for that. We're not necessarily walking around doing those inspections on a routine basis. That's why it can be important to work with someone, a certified expert. Why would we want to work with someone like yourself, someone on your team, versus maybe a friend that's just handy and good with tools?
Right, and so in our industry, we've been trained to know how to look for leaks, but also what can be done to help prevent that leak or fix the leak in the future. And so we all have that friend that's gotten up on the roof and shouldn't have, and then they fall and they're hurt. And then you're out of work for 6 months, you have medical bills. So not only do you not have the issue fixed, you have an unneeded expense. I get on 15, 20, 30 roofs a week. And so we know what we're doing, we know how to get on roofs. You want to call someone that's in the industry that knows what to look for, so you don't potentially risk harm or just waste your time, and then you're using a Band-Aid to fix something that could be a larger issue later down the road.
And that goes back to the earlier conversation, the tools that are available as far as prevention go and correction as well. You mentioned those. Some of those are, specific to what's needed for the problem, for the issue as well. And earlier at the top of the interview, we talked about the contest that we are having. We are looking for local veterans that we need you to nominate. We are giving away a new roof to those individuals, courtesy of American Roofing Company. Real quickly, tell us why you wanted to partner with us on this project.
So 2020 has been a tough year for a lot of people, and we know that there's a handful of people that are just out there and that are in need. Not only that they're in need, but they're a veteran in need and someone who has served us so selflessly. We want to give back to one of those persons who's actually given to us so much, that the unseen things. So we'd like to be that beacon of hope, that little bit of joy from this year that so many people have had the tough year. We want to give back and actually help those that have helped us so much.
Right. That part, not a scary topic. For more information on how to nominate a veteran, visit WDEF.com.